Hi, happy Sabbath. It's your Sabbath School Doodle, and it's good to be back again. If it's your first time here, welcome on board. We just want to make sure that when you walk out that door today after worship, that you will be able to remember one or two things for the rest of the week to improve your walk with God as we try to highlight some takeaway lessons for the week in view. This week we looked at a very interesting topic, a life of praise. How realistic is that? We're about to find out. This week we investigated the lives of some very interesting characters. Paul, for instance. Paul had just been jailed by the most dreaded emperor, Nero. His life was at stake. He was in jail, maybe not very comfortable at all. Yet his concern was the welfare of those who were outside of jail. So Paul picks up his pen and he writes. Guess what he writes? Well, he writes, "Rejoice in the Lord always." Again, I say rejoice. Really, Paul? That doesn't make any sense. How realistic is that? When life happens, how can I imbibe this principle in my walk with God going forward? Well, the answer to this question is hidden in yet another question. What exactly is praise? Let's find out. Praise is not just limited to a spontaneous response to an external stimuli. It is an acknowledgement of who God is, a conviction that finds expression in gratitude, utterances, and or attitude, regardless of the details of the events in my life. At the core, therefore, of praise is the resume of God. Know Him and know peace. Okay, so here is the core of the matter. How then can I practically imbibe this habit of praise? The Psalms 145 puts it this way. Praise is seeing what God has done, remembering it, and letting it find expression in gratitude, utterances, or attitude, regardless of the details of the events in my life. So, point is, whatever encourages these three habits will build a lifestyle of praise. So, here are your Sabbath takeaways. My dad would always say, you do not learn to swim in a storm. You can try. On the contrary, you apply skills acquired prior to the storm to survive the storm. A lasting joy and a lifestyle of praise are direct consequences of a rooted relationship with God. What's my point? The time to build that relationship is now before the storm. And finally, we do not praise because we feel like it. On the contrary, we choose to praise despite our feelings. Wish you a very happy Sabbath. I'll see you next week. Bye.